Later in the programme we'll be joining Kate and Frank as they make their wedding vows. But next, a beautiful choral performance of a much-loved hymn. Mary McNabb is a specialist nurse in the urology department, and alongside her day job, she's teamed up with Chaplain Martin to offer a vital service to the midwives working in the hospital.
If people are stronger than they think in those early days, you don't feel it all the time, but you know, there's a lot of resources within ourselves. We, like you, just want to make things better.
Martin and Mary are training midwives to help parents who experience miscarriages or stillbirth.
It's been really important that we come along and help train the midwives and just help strengthen communication and make sure that everybody's journey in this very sad circumstance is as best as it can be.
Mary has personal experience of bereavement. She lost her daughter Sophie nearly 9 years ago. Tell me a bit about your daughter Sophie.
So Sophie was born on the 8th of August 2008. Very sadly for us, she was a stillborn baby at 37 weeks. I was due to have her the week later at 38 weeks.
Mary has some treasured mementos of the time she had with her daughter.
This was Sophie's hat that she had on at the time. We have her hospital bands. These are the plaster casts from her feet.
Right.
And your memories are vital.
Of course they are. Mary has 2 other daughters, and Sophie is part of all their lives.
My other daughter's only 9 months behind us, so we can't not remember her, because every milestone she goes through, Sophie would have gone through.
Of course.
But we do make a fuss of birthdays. We always get together as a close family. We do remember her. She's in my heart and she'll always be close to me.
Martin the chaplain was instrumental in setting up the garden as a place of remembrance for those babies who were stillborn or miscarried.
In the old days, it was something you thought you got over, and they'd never do anything to help remember them.
Do you find that the parents use this garden? Do they come here to maybe feel closer to their loved ones?
Sometimes I come down here and we'll find a mum and a dad or a family just sat in the garden being quiet and reflective and remembering. And all the flowers that you can see around here have been planted by parents, and so each of these is a very significant marking place for parents, for mums and for dads. And one of the things we try to focus on is that, yes, it's a life-changing experience and those we love do walk with us, but we do learn to live life in a new context. We do find hope and we do journey forward, but we never forget.
Earlier in the programme we met Frank and Kate. They've called on the services of hospital chaplain Martin Abrams to conduct their wedding. Frank has a terminal diagnosis and the couple know that their time together could be short. The staff have taken them into their hearts. I don't think it's usually this busy on Ward 15, but it's a special day, of course. Wedding preparations are in full swing and Frank has been preparing himself too.
I love to see her face.
Aww.
When she comes round the corner.
Aww. You'll have us all crying.
You'll have me crying.
She'll look lovely, won't she?
She looks lovely anyway.
Oh, she does, you're very right.
Like all brides, Kate's feeling a bit nervous. Kate.
Hello.
How are you?
Shaken but not stirred.
Yeah. Do you find yourself praying for Frank?
Every day, all day, every day. Yeah. I'm so glad that I'm able to make him happy.
Close family and friends and all the ward staff have come together to witness this occasion.
Today we're about making moments, we're about making memories, and that's what we're doing. We're doing something really special. Hey, leave that to laughter.
Beautiful.
Whatever we're going through, the joys and the sorrows, there is always hope and there is always faith. And in your marriage, we are making a massive affirmation of that. I, Frank Heath,
I, Frank Heath,
take you, Kathleen Margaret Maureen Hart,
Kathleen Margaret Maureen Hart,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I, Kathleen Margaret Maureen Hart,
I, Kathleen Maureen Margaret Hart,
take you,
Frank Heath,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
With these rings,
With
these rings, we pledge ourselves to each other.
I therefore proclaim that you are now husband and wife.
I've got to ask you both, what does it mean to you to be married to this lady now?
It's mind-blowing.
I love him and I'm so glad he's happy.
I'm so thankful to both of you for sharing. It's not a big day, it's a massive day. The biggest day with us.
This is the first time I've ever seen a wedding on a ward, and it's something that's going to stay with me forever, I think.
I'm really, really proud of everyone that works on the ward. It will certainly go down in history today.
I don't think I've ever had a greater privilege than sharing in a service like that. You go home exhausted and fulfilled. What more could you ask?